This was the very first day. I just had a bath and then I got this filming bug. Welcome to the behind the scenes video. Thank you for asking for it. I'm excited to take you to the audio and the video of the Chatan English version that I put up. Let me just tell you a little bit of how the first line came. So if you read my description in the video, I'd been praying for months for this, not getting it because Bhavar ke beach mein, I can't even say that properly. It's a very, when you put it in English, it's like storm ke in the middle of. You see, in the middle of the storm, it's not really getting words. Finally, one night, as I was going to sleep, my mind was restless. I started thinking about God because it's always better to think about God when you're trying to sleep. And this line came, within the whirlwind. And I was like, oh, it has two W's. It's rhyming, it's poetic, it's beautiful. Okay, we have something here. And line after line, the song came. I ran it by Prakriti, my friend, who sang the original song. She loved it, thank God. And she also did not love the second verse too much, which I also didn't love, but I didn't know what else to do. So she gave me all these amazing suggestions and we got lyrics that we both loved and then went forward. Who also wrote to Bridge Music, who was so sweet about all this. Thank you to Bridge Music for this song, without which none of this is there. Video editing wise, everything that you saw was either a mistake or a trial and error thing. But for me, it was a first in many levels. I felt privileged to be able to do it for this video because it was such a special song, covering it last year and having so many of you join this channel through that. I just wanted to go all out. So I learned so much. I learned 4K editing, I learned proxy editing, I learned these layers with opacity. I had a lot of fun doing this video. I could take you through the whole video, kind of step by step what happened. I hope my face is not too big. My lens, it's so beautiful, but like you need a lot of space to film in. So that's why you had big faces here and there. I would have loved to have it a little more distant, but that's what I had to work with in the rooms that I filmed in. This was the very first day. I don't know if you can make out, my hair was just amazingly Tarzan. I just had a bath and then I got this filming bug and I had to film it immediately. So I tried to tie a plait there, it didn't work. So I tried to tie another plait. But what happened is I didn't find a clip or anything that would be subtle enough. So I just left it plaited, thinking my hair is thick enough, it's not gonna unravel. But as I sang, it went ahead and totally unraveled. Can you not look?
I'm open looking at it.
No, I'm just Kiro, just a little. I somehow thought it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. When I looked back on the computer, I was like, so I went another day. I tried to do the plait again, and as I was fixing the camera, this happened, okay? Because I was so close to the camera, and I thought, oh, that looks amazing. And then I put my hand up. I thought, oh, that looks so gorgeous. I changed the lighting, and this is what you see in the very beginning of the music video. This is me checking the positions, and there are some funny clips where my brother comes in, and I'm like, go away. This is me trying to arrange the place. It was really funny how this filming happened. Lena, every time you turn here, I have to do it again. Oh, this was really funny. So I came close to the camera again to adjust something, and this happened. From my shirt, dude. The little tiny silver things acted like light bulbs. So I kept doing that. I went close, and this actually, it looks kind of weird now because it's like so up close, but actually made it into one of the actual transitions where I didn't know what else to do, and I added this little thing. It looks like rain, dude. Did any of you notice that that would have been part of my shirt? Tell me in the comments below. This is me holding up the light bulbs, and I'd seen some like photography trick videos, so I was trying to make it really cool, but it was actually really hard to do. But I managed to sneak in a little bit. There are some things that transition-wise actually meant something to me. Like, for instance, this whole cross thing. My trust in you is literally built on the cross, which is the gospel of Jesus Christ, that he died for our sins and rose again. And especially this thing, literally coming from within the cross, that was telling a story. Am I over explaining? This was by far my favorite thing of the video. I just love it.
These people are eating.
Yeah, coming. Oh, this whole thing. It's my mom's painting on this glass. We didn't have a curtain, and she didn't want the neighbors to be able to look into our home, so she painted it like a whole stained glass thing. Oh, this take, I was actually crying. The words got to me, and I was actually crying. Now for the audio. This is Cubase 10. I must thank my patrons for enabling me to get this whole thing, this Cubase, the computer, and people who have been supporting. Thank you. So this is the track as is. These are the vocals, this is the guitar, this is the bass, this is the drums, a distortion guitar, muted guitar, a little lead, some more clean guitar, piano, all the parts, more parts. I love vocal parts. If you can't tell by now, warm ambient pads. And these were all the things that didn't make it. I tried a lot of things that didn't work, but the drums was really the killer. I thought, let me just not do it because I don't know anything about drums, but my dad insisted, get drums. So finally, I was just praying about it, and God said, you've learned so much so far. Don't you think I can help you learn drums too? So I literally looked up parts of a kit, how to play drums, different, ways of playing drums. I had a worship tutorial of Chatan opened up. I had the original Chatan track opened up. I was trying to learn all of this, try to replicate it. I got some set patterns and edited them according to this. Finally got to an okay place, and then I sent it to my friend Danica because she's a drummer girl. Her name's Aika Drums. I'm really excited for her. Anyways, I sent this to her, and she was like, this is good. Can you please change the chorus, please? So back and forth we went, and finally it's on it. Cool. So I love this software because you can add in chords and literally virtually create some stuff. I think I found it a little more hard to sing. I really appreciate Prakriti who sang this superb. I had to really dig into God's resource to be able to sing this song. Just before singing this, I'd had an incident with my brother where he didn't want me to be recording this, and I was kind of sad because my brother is not naturally a intrusive person. This is because of his medication, and so I did sing this coming from a very real place of there's a whirlwind and I am going to trust in you, God. And I think you heard that in the singing. And with that done, I could finally give it to my dad to mix and master the whole thing. He's a master at it. He did it so meticulously, right up till the last day where I took another export because there was a tiny thing I wanted to edit. And without realizing, I pressed a little button that I'm not supposed to press because I was used to doing for single tracks. but you're not supposed to do it for the whole complete track. And basically that crushed everything into one sound. And I was so impatient to share this song with you that I went ahead and shared it publicly. And 12 hours later, my dad, well, he had noticed earlier itself a little distortion and he thought it was his doing and he wanted to fix that. So 2 a.m. morning, we were talking about putting it on Spotify. So he said, okay, before you do that, let me just fix this real quick. He opens the project and sees this setting changed. And he's like, did you do something? Very gently. And I can remember clicking that button, but I'm hoping I didn't. We open Premiere Pro to check the exported track, and sure enough, it's in mono. It's supposed to be in stereo, but it's in mono. We both are like this. And my dad is like, you have to take it down. I said, no, I'm not taking it down. There's so many beautiful comments and so much engagement and interaction. Like, sorry, you have to take it down. So for those of you who don't know this, you may have watched it on the very first day this Chatan song was uploaded, the English version, and I had to make that private because I loved the comments and everything. And I uploaded it again at the worst possible time, 3 a.m. in the morning, because we wanted it to be a seamless flow, you know, for those who wanted to see the song, to find this song. And I really felt like God was saying, I want to show you that I can work with the worst factors and still get my song, which I gave you, even if it's just a translation, I gave that to you. I want to show you that I can still take that to whoever it needs to be taken to. So I had to submit it into his hands. I said, okay, God, do what you gotta do. And sure enough, he has been taking it to you, and I'm sure he will continue to do that. So if you haven't seen it yet, big hints, go and see it. The whole reason the song was done was to be able to express it in a new language for those who didn't know the Indian languages in which it has already been expressed in. So go to the rock always. I'm Bian Maris. Always strive to be like Jesus. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you want. I was thinking of doing a guitar tutorial, especially for the intro of this song. So let me know what I should do next, okay? Bye, God bless. But we did it. We did it. We finally did it.